Welcome back to the Bachelor The Morning After. I am Zuri Hall with Ashley Iaconetti Haibon.
Hey.
And we've got Eric Vicker this time. What's up?
What's up?
Okay, so today we're going to dive right in per usual. We've got Victoria P and Victoria F, and then the return of Alayah. So y'all ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay. So first off, let's talk about Victoria F in that one-on-one date with Chace, who kind of just crashes it in the most awkward way because they dated. Surprise. Thoughts?
So many thoughts. Okay, so Chace says that it was only a one-night
Ooh, that was a quote. What is it? You don't believe
in a
it?
radio interview this week, and it's absolutely not because
It can't be. She was like,
said
I broke up with
ex-boyfriend.
him, and
Maybe it was
I didn't want his
multiple hookups.
lifestyle.
he didn't want me to be on the show. Like,
Yeah.
you don't tell a one-night stand that you don't want her to do anything.
Right. You don't care what she does.
I
No.
think it was more than a one-night stand.
So why would he lie? Why would he? I mean, this
guess
is
he
like a
didn't want to
tangent.
feel
but-
embarrassed as a man and as a performer, musician. Like, oh yeah, maybe she's
She's
just
a girl.
one of the girls I've dated on the road. Or,
God.
I don't know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it was more than a one-night stand.
Yeah, it was somewhere in between. I don't think
There you
they're
go. In
full
between,
blown.
yeah.
I don't think they're a
More
full blown
casual.
boyfriend
I
girlfriend.
like you, you like me. Let's
Yeah.
have a good time.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
But what I think is so wild is that Chace says that he feels like kind of bamboozled by Bachelor producers for putting him in that situation, which is absolutely hilarious because one, dude, your album comes out on Friday,
Exactly.
and you're welcome.
Is that perfect?
Nobody's ever
It's
talked about Chace so much.
I
Yeah.
didn't know who he was until I watched the show.
There you go. And then his team apparently told him, like, if you do go on The Bachelor, yeah, Victoria's probably there, but like they would never put you on the same date.
No. We believe
Why
that
would you
though, right?
even
I don't know.
do
I
it?
kind of believe that. Because it's like the producers probably want to finesse it a little bit to increase the likelihood that he's going to sign up for this and not look stupid. He could want the promo. Like, as an artist, I get that. But that doesn't mean he wants to look stupid getting the promo.
I guess.
Come
Like, he
on,
was
bro.
just
Like,
way
they
too
probably
undersold
naive.
it.
Subconsciously,
Way
you gotta
too
think
naive.
like, yeah, I might see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
on.
Knowing that she's
We gotta
going on
connect
it,
the
and then
dots.
suddenly the
The
producers
pieces
want you
together.
there.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the way that Victoria handled it? How she kind of sat him down?
She did a really good job. I mean, if I were her, I would like, the second I saw him, like, you could see that panic in her eyes as soon as she saw that there was a concert coming.
Yeah.
She's like, I was performing.
It was so weird.
That was awkward.
So good. But if that was me,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh God, can't. Nope, I dated
Right
him.
in the moment, because I
would've
was
said it in the
wondering.
moment.
Really?
Yeah,
I
but like she
understood her perspective,
probably.
though.
I would've waited.
If you were like,
You should probably wait.
You're like, but I would have said
But
it.
I know I couldn't hold back enough.
Yeah.
She like did a really great job just like trying to go with the flow.
Yeah.
And then having that conversation later. It may have run the risk for him to have like taken it a little bit worse for her waiting. But like obviously he was great and
Yeah.
very understanding and
Yeah.
knew like this is a TV show.
Right. So
This wasn't
he
her
knows.
doing.
Right.
right. I just think, it was a little bit over the top from my perspective for her. Mm-hmm. All she had to do was own
Yeah,
it
the
and just say,
crying
listen,
and
I
the-
dated this guy. I didn't want to say it during the date.
Yeah.
Because we was having a good time.
Right.
But this is my truth.
This is like, oh, we can
My
talk about
truth.
truths because there were a lot of
I
my
like you.
truths.
We
in
had
this
a good
episode.
time, and he was so forgiving and
Yeah.
loving and charming. He's just like, man, come here, just give me that face and give me
Yeah.
a kiss. Like,
Yeah.
He was just, he didn't care.
Yeah.
He was a
Yes,
little
sir.
shook at first.
He was.
But then
He's
he was
like,
like,
But Peter is in a constant state of shook this
Shook
season.
one.
Like, yes,
true.
I am so
He's the nice
distressed for him. He is so sweet. Talk about Kelsey, who, yes, had a very romantic one-on-one. So what do we think about her and Peter? Because she is the plot twist I did not see coming. Like, they
Yes.
kind of built her up, the producers, to be this, like, oh, is she hysterical? Is she a drama queen? Champagne gate forever?
Yeah,
And now
who
it's like,
is
no,
she?
they are really vibing.
Yeah.
And I like her, honestly.
I've always liked her.
I just think the ending when she opened up about her parents, her dad coming home to the letter on the table with the ring, I was like,
So
whoa.
sad, yeah.
And then he was relating to her experience growing up.
His
in
mom
Cuba.
and his
Yeah, I was
grandma
like,
in Cuba.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
where the synergy is coming together, the connection.
Yeah.
Maybe love. I don't know if this is a
Maybe.
foreshadow. I don't know.
It
but-
felt very similar to the connection between him and Victoria P when she opened up, remember, on the like plane date?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a better look for Kelsey because Victoria P is not faring well right now in my
Yeah,
book.
VP,
like
I don't know,
it's getting
man.
a little sketch with like what the truth is.
There was a time in this episode where I was like, I'm Team Alayah. It lasted about 3 minutes.
Same.
And then I was like, okay, I'm Team Victoria, but I'm very weary of her as well.
No, Yeah. Okay. Wait. Can we get to that? Right.
Victoria P.
I'm worried of Victoria P now too. I'm always like, I will always give props and respect to anyone who just keeps it real about who they are. Like whether I like you, whether I don't like you, if you just are who you are, then fine. I feel like Alayah is who she is. Like she has the pageant girl wave, but you can't be mad at someone for being a pageant girl. Yeah. She's used to turning it on and turning it off. I don't see what's so wrong. She's definitely there to start. Like don't get me wrong. Like she's about to stir the pot. Yeah. But I don't think she's ever lied blatantly in the way that Victoria P did. She was like, that was my truth. Yes, we went to Vegas, but in my heart, I didn't know her. What?
Oh, yeah, like, huh?
That's so bizarre.
No, like,
she straight up lied and then just started crying when she got caught in it because there was no out.
Her eyes. She was just lying all the time. Like, it's the Bachelor world. You gotta compete. This is what people do.
It made me so sad because I liked them together. On the one-on-one date, I felt like she really opened up. Like I felt like she didn't have to do that to stay a front runner.
No, definitely not. And it's not like she find Alayah to be that much of a threat.
Right.
Like she had to be like, call her out on that and make like.
Yeah, why is she such a threat anyway?
That's what Peter's into her.
Yeah, like, he is.
And I'm surprised by how into her.
Yesterday on my podcast, we had a guest on and she was talking about how it feels like a Hannah Luke vibe, whereas like we as an audience do not get it. But like they have some like chemical reaction.
Just like hormonal thing.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to throw shade?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that appalling? I don't play the.
So now it's time for throwing shade, where we are going to break down the shadiest moments of the night. First off, Alayah came back and the girls were super shocked and pissed off, and she revealed that Victoria P and she were actually friends, even though Victoria had said they weren't. Who do we believe?
Ready? Are we gonna say 1, 2, 3?
Okay, so yeah, we'll do Alayah or Victoria. 1, 2, 3. Alayah.
It's true?
No,
I think
believe Alayah over Victoria.
That Alayah's
Yeah.
Because Victoria is like only giving as much info as she has to like stay in the game. It's like, oh yeah, we went to Vegas. But like, I didn't think it counted.
Yeah.
When she told Peter she'd known her for what, like an hour, a few hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we think Victoria P has the right intentions? Yes or no?
No.
1, 2, 3.
Debatable.
Yes. I think she has the right
intentions for what?
intentions, but the wrong methods. I think she likes him, and I think
right intentions and she makes
wants to win. Yeah, to get them.
fine.
Yeah, she just don't
Agreeable.
know her heart.
Okay. Also, Alayah is coming back, and the other girls are not happy. Do we think Peter made the right choice? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3.
Yes and no.
I don't know. Maybe that's in between. I don't know.
It is in between. You should have brought her back. Shouldn't have given her the rose.
Yeah. Another super shady moment was Alayah telling the girls that Victoria F used to date Chace Rice.
Yeah.
What do we think about that move? Good or bad?
Okay, I don't have a one-word answer for this.
Give.
So again, yesterday on our podcast, we really did kind of a deep dive into the situation. If I were Alayah and I saw that on the internet, I would have assumed that the other girls would have known, because I personally would have come back to the house and been like, my ex was on the date, you guys! Oh my God, my ex was on the date. Like, I would have told all the girls because I was so traumatized.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And like at that point, everybody is so friendly. Like it's not like you're getting into like that top 6.
Yeah.
You know, we are like really venti at that point.
Yeah, because you're hanging out, you're spending a lot of time together.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
definitely
That
would
makes
have
sense.
assumed she would have said something, so it may not have been as bad intentioned as people think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was bad, but that's my opinion. I
And I
think
don't
she should
think
have said
it's-
anything.
Yeah, I felt like it was a
understand
little
your perspective.
catty.
No, and
That
I
makes it
understand.
look
I
different,
think-
like, oh yeah.
But also my
As
thing
well.
is, I wouldn't think it, like, it's not bad to have exes, you know what I mean? So like, if
Yeah.
I'm Alayah, maybe I throw it out, it's juicy gossip, it's interesting, but she's not in the wrong for having dated a man before she came on the
You know,
show,
that's the thing
so.
about Victoria, she's making it so much like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
Like, shit.
yeah,
Like,
you
that's
dated
why
a
I'm
guy.
like, why is she making it so more than what it? I get
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I think it's because he's famous and she doesn't want to seem
but look at you, come on.
Okay.
She doesn't want to
Seem
seem
like she's clout chasing.
Yeah.
Okay, there
It
we
is
go.
what it
Good
is, baby
point.
girl.
Okay, didn't think it is what it is. Okay, so what do we think about how Victoria F handled the situation with Alayah when she confronted her?
I think it was right on point.
I think she was bomb.
She spoke how she felt and she challenged her and say why.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well done, Victoria.
I thought she was very cool in that moment,
Yeah.
even though Leia may not have meant it as badly.
Yeah, see now from your
Yes.
perspective, makes you think like her intentions probably wasn't the way she took it.
But now thinking about you, I mean, what you said, I'm thinking like, no matter what, it should have been a private thing, and she
Yeah.
shouldn't have made assumptions.
And now it is time for a fun round of roses or thorns. So we're gonna give you some moments from the episode. If you like the moment, give it a rose. If you didn't, it gets a thorn.
Okay.
First up, all the girls confronting Peter before the rose ceremony.
Rose.
Rose?
Yeah, we didn't see Rose for sure.
Rose.
Yeah.
Victoria P getting out of playing football because her back hurt.
Absolutely Thorn.
Rose,
Hold on.
I would have been
That
like
is
my neck and
strategic.
my back.
That was really good. I'll give her a thorn with a little rose, you know?
I'm not mad at it for
She got her
her.
time with Peter. I think that's
Exactly.
smart.
Oh gosh, I wasn't mad at it.
I was like not okay with it. I was like, excuse me, background, why does your back hurt? Was it when you went square dancing? Was it a pillow fight?
Yeah.
And then I was like, does she have something that we didn't talk about?
Oh.
I was like, wow, okay, way to get in there.
My back
Right.
kinda hurts still, so I'm just gonna sit this way.
And he's like, yeah, about your back, give you a massage.
Oh,
I'm
she worked that one. Madison getting super pissed that the two teams tied. I say Rose. Come
Yeah,
on.
Rose.
She's competitive. I like
Yeah.
it. When Victoria P touched Alayah's face on the couch when they were talking with Peter, and she goes and wipes the tear away. That was the weirdest shit I've seen in a week.
I was like,
That was so weird.
That was definitely when I was like, Team Alayah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It
was like,
felt
what was
so
that?
just bizarre and like you're throwing me under the bus, but you're like, here, girl, I got you. Like, let me wipe your tear.
It was so
Reverse
gross.
psychology.
Yeah.
So weird.
yeah, I didn't
Weird.
understand that. I was like, what's going on here?
Unanimous thorn.
Plot twist?
Yeah, you
Okay. Okay. Lastly, the ambulance and the super tease.
Could be nothing.
Yeah. Great move, though. You know, got their eyes opened up. Wow, what happened?
Yeah, we'll know soon enough.
We'll see.
So we'll say YTD, Rose Thorn.
I don't know. I say it's
They're
a
probably
thorn.
just like delivering an
Overdone.
idea to someone.
Overdone,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thorn. All right, well, that's that. Thank you, guys.
Thank
It's
you.
fun.
Thank you. This was fun.
All right, guys. So if you liked that,
Like.
And subscribe.